We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's Conquest Baseball between the Indians and the Mariners. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken. But that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. And that misses 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mariners, the second baseman.
And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The set. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mitch Haniger becomes out number 2 this inning. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead it off here against Taijuan Walker. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman,
He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
batting eighth, the center fielder, number 25.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Henniger is there, 2 down. Carlos Correa will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Correa.
This is line to left. Thompson Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Kerry Wood, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Next for Seattle, Tom Murphy, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Standing in, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Full count still. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dom Thompson Williams will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, no balls and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adalberto Mondesi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third with a triple.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
In now, Reggie Jackson, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's one down now. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Low with the splitter, ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. On the run is Henniger. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit high and deep to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Eric Swanson takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now back, the first baseman.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and gone.
The batter.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron Buxton.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kerry.
Into the box now, Kerry Wood, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire. Leading off the inning, Dylan Moore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Not shortstop.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Moore.
A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Carlos Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Carlos Gonzalez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Second baseman, D. Jordan.
First delivery to him on the way. And Wood going to the fastball early and often. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Last chance for the Mariners. To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, behind the back. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over. And that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Corey Kluber is credited with the win. Taijuan Walker couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Should be a good conquest matchup today between the Indians and the Athletics. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch coming, here it is. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Oh, look at Simeon. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the left side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
The second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. Line toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
That is 7. The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a close play at first, but he's called. So striding forward now, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That evens it up 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Olsen.
Kluber gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And Olsen with a drive out to deep right. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. In now, Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Byron.
Now a bunt attempt here. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Batting up,
First offering on its way.
Corey Kluber.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat, even though they're 2 outs.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Chris Davis next to bat. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The left fielder.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt.
In there at the knees,
Chapman.
strike 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. Kluber pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. So now to the plate, Austin Allen. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Ball 1. Chapman on second. Pinder on at first with 2 down. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Reggie Jackson. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. Up with it, Allen. And that Stephen Piscotty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Last strike now for Oakland. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. So coming to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Adalberto
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 9.
In now, Reggie Jackson. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as Castro got him. One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Batting fifth, the second
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. 3 runs already home here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
batting fifth,
Digging in, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is ready now. David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This one's flared off to the right side. Jackson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. And that's in there for strike one. Hit hard. Foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little.
A swing and a miss. That. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll get us started in the top. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Conquest.
Now a bunt attempt here. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Stepping in, Byron Buxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Corey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. LaStella is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Third baseman.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next.
Very live. I'll be back later.
Fouled away. LaStella is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Justin Upton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Kluber sets his sights, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play. Top of the third set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Adalberto Mondesi. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and Rendon will look this one. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
And leading up for the Angels, the right fielder.
No balls and 1 strike.
Goodwin.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Into the box now, Jason Castro. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jason Castro becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. To third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Illinois posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Corey Kluber is the winning pitcher of record. Shohei Ohtani worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For the Angels, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. We expect a good 3-inning battle royale contest between Nebraska and Illinois. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Christian Walker. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Carlson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping in, Keston Hiura. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground. And that's the third out. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Carlson.
1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now here it comes. 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Batting second, the third baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Chopper to short. Scooped up. Throw goes to third. Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Haddock isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. 0-2 the count to Suarez. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Sano is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Daniel Murphy steps in now.
Leading off for Illinois.
First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Mitch Moreland will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Hard liner to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Grounder down the line at third. Ready with the 0-1. Left center, base hit. Moreland rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Standing in now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Right side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he is in there. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good 3-inning Battle Royale matchup tonight between the Indians and the Bay Bears. Standing in, Dylan Carlson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Drops in a strike to start the
Pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Now in the box, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And it's fouled away. Sano has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. At the plate, Mickey Mantle, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
Mantle.
A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back, no double play. So a runner at first with one man gone, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Grounded to third. Moncada has it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Sano on third. Sanchez at second. Stanton is over at first with one away. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. To the plate now, Vince Velasquez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. That lands foul, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at it.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. In now, Dylan Carlson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Battle Royale 3-inning baseball action this evening between Seattle and Illinois. Digging in, Todd Helton. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
7 o'clock.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Mantle is under it, and there's one gone. Digging in, Minnie Minoso.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-1. Price, the 6'5" left-hander. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, a cutter, and a curveball. 2 balls and a strike to count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the left fielder, Dylan
Here it comes.
Carlson.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's one gone to start the night. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So now to the plate, Mickey Mantle. He swings and grounds it to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Mantle stands at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit down the third base line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Young. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Michael Young.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is